moving to the first part in the introduction section, which is actually the structure of Excel or Excel structure. The best way to actually understand the structure of Excel is to actually look at an Excel sheet. So I'm just going to quickly move to an Excel sheet, and you can see on my screen a huge canvas, which is actually the overlay of Excel, and there are a lot of options on the top, and it sort of looks really confusing, but believe me that there is a structure to this chaos. And what we need to understand is that Excel is sort of divided into different sections when you're actually working on actually an Excel sheet. So the top of Excel is actually called the quick access toolbar, and I'm actually going to explain in one of my videos once we actually start fiddling with the toolbar, why is this actually called the quick access toolbar. But right now you just need to remember that this is actually called the quick access toolbar. Moving forward, we actually have the ribbon over here. So the ribbon actually corresponds with the tab. So once you click on different tabs, you would actually see the different options or the different formulas or the different, how would you say that, functions that are available inside a particular tab. So if you click on the data tab, what you see over here at the bottom in the ribbon are the different options that are, or the functions that are actually available inside the data tab, which will actually make your life a lot easier. Moving below that, we actually see the formula bar. So this is where you write the formulas. You can actually write the formulas directly in the cells, but this formula bar actually sort of makes it easier for you to write the formula instead of having to write that formula in a very confined space, which is actually the cell. In addition to that, if there is any text inside the cell and you click on the cell, that would be visible in the formula bar as well. So anything or the contents of the cell are actually visible in the formula bar. On the left hand side of the formula bar, you would actually be able to see the name box. So the name box is actually sort of a reference or an address bar. So it actually tells you as of right now which cell you're on. So you are actually on B1, which actually means that you are on column number B and cell number 1. So if you keep on moving, you will see that the address box is actually going to represent the exact cell that you are on. The address bar or the address box or the name box can actually sort of be used to change the address of a particular cell. So I can actually write over here that the name of the cell is Mohsin. So now the address is actually not G13, it's actually Mohsin. So this is actually going to be very useful in the future, because then you can actually develop certain cells and reference them in whatever way you want to reference them, and then you can actually access those cells from anywhere in the sheet. So it makes life really easier when you're actually maintaining data on multiple sheets. And since we are actually in the canvas area, we need to understand that how actually Excel is sort of structured. So Excel is actually a combination of cells, columns, and rows. And to be exact, there are 1,048,576 columns in rows in actually Excel, and there are 16,384 columns in Excel. So going across from left to right, you can utilize 16,384 columns, and going row wise from top to bottom, you can actually utilize 1,048,576 rows. So that's a lot of space, where you can actually, do a lot of stuff. Um, so, uh, in addition to that, if you look at the lower right corner, of Excel, over here you would actually see different options for the page layout. You can actually change the page layout, to different to actually, have different views of the Excel, sheet that you're working on. In addition to that, you also have a magnifier, cool little, option which you can actually use to magnify the Excel sheet to a level of your own convenience. So, these are the cool tools that are actually sort of available on the main Excel sheet. We are actually going to go in depth into all the tabs, not all of them, but the important tabs that we will require in order to actually cover the course content that I actually have sort of shown you earlier.